Hello, my amazing people. I greet you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are hearing the sound of my voice from at this time. Okay, now we still are on the Ooni of Ife's ongoing stories, and what we are hearing at this moment will kind of interest you because it's a follow up to the story we did before regarding the dowry issue, and the customary court issue that we reported on this channel not too long ago. So this the story we're hearing right now, allegedly, is that uh, Ooni of Ife, rejected the dowry of Queen Naomi that was brought to the palace. Okay, if you guys remember, not too long ago, we did a story where we said having failed, having temporarily failed, not failed now, having temporarily not succeeded at the customary court, the uncle to Queen Naomi, had to retire back, together with the elders of their family. And if you remember, I had suggested in that a message that I think the options that are left for them, if they've not already done that, was to possibly return back the dowry that was paid on Queen Naomi's head. It was as if maybe they were listening to me when I was making that video. So what we are hearing allegedly right now is that the Ooni of Ife's, the Queen Naomi's family, the elders gathered, and I think by today they will have ended this prayer thing that is being led by Reverend Esther Ajayi and the uncle. So I think they were doing all these things simultaneously so that they will get everything done for the uncle to return back to Australia. I learned he's based in Australia. He has been coming and going, but I think he wanted to use this time to just run it up. So it is being said that while they are conducting the prayer that hopefully should end today, if my memory serves me right, I think today or so. So they also send a few of the elders in the family to take the dowry to Ooni of Ife. And what we are hearing allegedly is that upon getting to Ooni of Ife's palace, we were told that they when they made inquiry of what brought them, and they gave them explanation that look, they are here to drop the dowry that was paid on their daughter. They said Oni got very angry, and he felt like he was being disrespected. I don't know much about their tradition, about things. I don't know if it is impossible for one to return a dowry to a king of the magnitude of Ooni of Ife. I don't know those details, but we are told that upon the family of Queen Naomi, expressing what brought them to the palace at that time. They said Uni, allegedly flew up and was I mean, talking to them in very harsh tones. At the end of the day, the summary of what he was saying was that look, this is so disrespectful that they can't just barge on him and be telling him that they are returning a dowry to him, that he was not properly briefed about this. Okay, so but we are told that while this small argument was going on, we were told that one of the high chief, one of the senior chief, who happens to be the brother of Ooni of Ife, I think the elder brother, from what he said or so, now stood up and was like saying that, look, if you are not going to collect this dowry back, or if we are not, because they are one now, if we are not going to collect this dowry back, then it behoves on us, that is the Ooni of Ife's palace now, to free Queen Naomi. Okay, because the news have been out there for a very long time that the Ooni of Ife has refused to grant her freedom. So this whole rejection that came up again of the dowry is an indication of the fact that, in my opinion, that perhaps Oni still loves this woman. But now this now brings to mind another question. How can you be in love? Your actions sometimes shows that you are still in love with this woman. And the same moment, almost immediately, you do another thing that reflects the fact that shows that maybe you don't even like this woman. So where are you on this, our dear Ooni of Ife? We need to know where you stand. You cannot be blowing hot and cold at the same time. Because if you ask me, what is the actual reason for not accepting this dowry? I really don't know. Is it that it's meant to punish Queen Naomi? If it is about punishment, has she not been punished enough? I'm asking because I'm wondering. Because you can't tell me that you love someone. You can't love someone. You can't hate someone that you love. And you cannot be so harsh on someone that you claim to love. So I don't want to believe that this is love. If you are turning down, if you don't want to collect the dowry of this person, so what are you trying to achieve by that? This person is not with you. This person has opened her mouth not once, not twice, especially of recent, that she's done with this whole thing. I don't want to be party to this anymore. I'm done. The family of this person have come out to say, you know what? We've had enough of all this. You need to free our girl. They've gone to the customary court. You went there, and because this reason that we are giving, as far as I'm concerned, are not that. They may look okay because they are doing they took that decision out of respect for the stool, for the kingdom and for their culture as well. But again, a human life is involved in this. A young lady, an innocent young lady's life is involved in this. So they took this into customary court. Customary court has said, "You guys go back home." Now they've gone back home. Take your dowry back. You are saying no. So the question now is, what do you want? What do you want? But my biggest joy in all of this is the fact that the prayer retreat, I believe, ends today. And I believe that what God cannot do does not exist. I believe that at the end of that retreat, Queen Naomi will be set free once and for all. So if he's rejecting the dowry, how do you now blame Queen Naomi? How is that Queen Naomi's problem? The thing is, in traditional marriage, I know the interpretations differ from one community to the other. I know that, but from the part of Nigeria where I come from, once a customary marriage or traditional marriage, is contracted, you know, I know the major hallmark of such marriage is usually the exchange of dowries. So, in my part of the country where I come from, once this dowry that is paid is returned back by the family of the man and it is accepted by the family of the woman. Sorry, if it's returned by the family of the woman and the family of the man receives it, that signifies that officially signifies the end of that marriage. Okay, especially if that return was done by the elderly representative of that woman's family. So in this case, they have sent their elderly people. They have gone back there with the dowry, and the Ooni rejected receiving it. So in this case, how do you begin to blame the family of Queen Naomi? How do you begin to blame Queen Naomi? You cannot subdue, you cannot perpetually put this lady in bondage. I don't think even God Himself will like this. I don't think so. So for me, as long as they are done with they will be done with the spiritual prayers today, I believe that has set the tone for her freedom already. So by them not accepting the dowry, I mean, I don't think that matters much right now because they are not the one that asked them not to receive it. Okay, so this is what we are hearing at this time, and I just felt like, well, this is not. I'm surprised that I mean the Ooni of Ife is subjecting everyone to this rigmarole thing. Take a stand and just stand by it for once. So it is what it is anyway. So this is what we had at this time. We said, okay, we have to bring this to you. So I'll be back soon with another story. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye bye.